Halo teman-teman, kembali lagi di channel Kata Sindu. Oke, kali ini kita akan cobain untuk cek suara vokal dari speaker Soundcore mini ini. Jadi buat teman-teman yang beli speakernya ini buat semisal untuk nonton Netflix, kemudian untuk streaming bola mungkin, atau dengerin ceramah-ceramah, nah itu mungkin bisa jadi referensi ya. Ini kita akan cobain dulu suaranya nanti biar teman-teman bisa dapat ekspektasi suara yang dihasilkan seperti apa. Oke, langsung aja kita cobain bareng.
Breach their professional players' code of conduct.
This is an issue of the responsibilities of an employee that an employee owes to their employer and the commitments they make to their employer to abide by the employer's policies and procedures and adhere to their values.
Talk Sport weather with QuickFit. Not sure when your MOT is due? Just text your reg to 83333 and we'll reply straight away to remind you. Another reason to drive away happy. Standard network rates apply.
Dry and bright for many, but wet and windy in the far west and southwest.
Talk Sport. Sports update.
With a new Vauxhall Combo Cargo. Now better than ever. With a payload of up to a tonne. Request a quote. Search Combo Offer.
Good afternoon. Unai Emery says his players will need to show their best battling qualities at Watford tonight if Arsenal are to reclaim their place in the Premier League's top four. The Gunners have won just one of their last 9 away games in the Premier League. Watford boss Javi Gracia says he's spent much of his week telling his players to forget the FA Cup final, which they reached last Sunday.
Our final is to play against Arsenal, and it's the mentality we had, and it's the mentality I want to keep for the rest of the season. At the end of the season, we'll see, and we can speak about the FA Cup final.
Vincent Kompany has assured Manchester City fans that he'll be in sky blue next season. The club's captain contract expires in the summer. Chris Hughton says he held crisis talks with his players yesterday after Brighton's 5-0 home defeat to Bournemouth. Wales fly half Gareth Anscombe has revealed he'll join Ospreys next season from Cardiff Blues, to the relief of many Welsh fans. He'd been linked with moves to Bristol, Bath and Harlequins, but a switch to English rugby would have ruled the 27-year-old out of playing in the World Cup and beyond. And Tiger Woods says his talent, not his body, helped him win the Masters at Augusta this weekend. The American rose from the depths to win a 5th green jacket yesterday. Some say after personal and health problems, it's the greatest ever sporting comeback. And Tiger admits this was different to the previous 14 majors.
The body's not the same as it was a long time ago, but I still have good hands. That certainly has helped, and I've pieced it together. And my first 14 wins, I had the lead in every one of them, or tied for the lead. To have the opportunity to come back like this, it is probably one of the biggest wins I've ever had, for sure.
All the latest sports news is available every minutes on TalkSport 2 via your digital radio or the TalkSport app.
On DAB Digital Radio and 1089 and 1053 AM. Hawksby and Jacobs on Talk Sport.
Good afternoon, Paul Hawksby, Andy Jacobs here on Talk Sport, and Trevor Francis joins us a little bit later on to chat about his autobiography, One in a Million. John Motson has joined us in the studio. Motty, good afternoon, good to see you as always.
Absolutely, loved your new stadium, by the way.
Yes, it was impressive.
Oh, just a bit.
We'll have a good chat about that.
We will
later on.
Yeah.
John, we're going to be crossing to Liverpool shortly to mark the 30th anniversary of Hillsborough. You were commentating that day, weren't you?
I was. I'll never forget it, obviously, for all sorts of reasons, and it's one of the most difficult days, I suppose, for all of us at the time. Got a lot of feelings for some of the people involved, because a friend of mine's son died there, and unfortunately he's died since, my friend. It was it went in a funny way. Something else happened on Merseyside at the weekend, which was acknowledged as well yesterday at the ground, was the death of Tommy Smith.
Yeah.
And I always remember, I knew Tommy when he was a young player and I was a young commentator. And he was part of the Bill Shankly revolution, really. And, of course, there was the record, wasn't there? Thank you very much for the Aintree Iron. And they translated it to the Anfield Iron, because that's what he was.
Sure.
And scored that goal in the first European Cup win. And what a great bloke. And so we remember him as well, with all the others, of course, who perished at Hillsborough.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it sort of 30 years ago. It's
amazing, isn't it, to think
that it's and from your point of view in that day, being in that situation, having to tell that story must have been very difficult. But you are listening to Talks.
Oke teman-teman, akhirnya kita sudah cobain bareng tadi untuk suara vokalnya. Ternyata kesimpulannya suaranya benar-benar bagus, jelas, dan tidak ada suara distort ya. Lalu untuk kualitas suara yang dihasilkan itu seperti kita mendengarkan langsung orangnya berbicara di depan kita. Jadi kualitas suaranya bisa dibilang hampir sama ketika kita ngobrol dengan orangnya langsung. Maksudnya hampir tidak ada perbedaan antara suara rekaman dengan suara aslinya. Jadi seperti suara dahaknya, suara tenggorokannya tuh seperti benar-benar keluar di speakernya ini. Oke, mungkin sekedar infonya itu aja untuk speaker ini. Semoga bisa jadi informasi yang bermanfaat buat teman-teman sekalian yang ada di sini. Oke, silahkan di subscribe, like, dan di share jika dirasa bermanfaat. Kemudian jangan lupa tinggalin pertanyaan jika ada yang masih belum jelas atau masih bingung di kolom komentar ya. Oke teman-teman, terima kasih sudah mampir. Sampai berjumpa lagi di lain kesempatan. Bye bye.